Hi, how are you? You know, we hear the term self-sabotage all the time, and everybody has kind of a different interpretation of it. But what self-sabotaging really is it's resistance. It's you resisting something that you deeply want that comes from your belief system. It's like your belief system saying you're not worthy, you're not good enough. So it sabotages your efforts so you don't move forward, so you don't follow that dream. Once you can figure out why you sabotage yourself, then there's nothing you can't do. But the why is so hard to find because self-sabotaging hides in so many ways. It hides in procrastination, it hides in fear, it hides in, I'll do it tomorrow, I'm not smart enough to do it, I don't have the knowledge yet, but once I know how to really do it, I'm going to do it. Or once I figure it out 100%. But really, it's the resistance you create within yourself. And this resistance has started from years before. And if you're not moving forward, if you're not accomplishing what you want to accomplish, then you have to step back and ask yourself why. And because self-sabotage, the phrase, has become so ingrained in our lingo, so ingrained, it's almost a great excuse to use. Instead of finding a meaning of why we do it, it's, I'm just sabotaging myself. Oh, I don't know, I sabotage myself all the day. And it's like we say that so we don't have to look at it. Because, well, doesn't everybody do it? Well, yeah, everybody does do it. But those people that are successful, that have what you're after, and it has whether it's the relationship, the house, the business, the friendship, whatever it is that they have that you feel you want, it's because they have figured out how they're stopping themselves, how they're blocking themselves. So it doesn't matter if you call, how your belief system is messed up or your sabotage system, how you're blocking yourself. It really comes down to how are you getting in your own way? And instead of just saying, well, I'll figure it out tomorrow, procrastination. I don't have enough knowledge, procrastination. I'm not smart enough. All that stuff, sit down and say, why do I not have what I want? Just that easy. It really is that easy. Now getting to why, not so easy. But what do I want? And I always tell people, and I'll say it again, you just won the lottery. Well, it's been 2 years. You won $10 million 2 years ago. You've done everything you've ever wanted to do. And now you're sitting down at the desk and it's okay, what's my next? What am I going to do next? What would you do next? And everybody knows what they want. Everybody knows what they deeply desire. They may not admit it to people, and that's okay. You don't have to tell the world what you want. You just need to tell yourself what you want and to be honest with yourself. To tell yourself what you really want. Not what everybody else tells you. Not, so many people for years told me I should be a nurse. And I was a medic in the military. Why? I had to sit down and really sit with myself and figure out where did that come from. When I was junior in high school, when I was in junior high, my appendix ruptured. I'd been in pain for about 3 weeks and nobody could figure it out. And it ruptured. So I was in the hospital. This was a long time ago, y'all. I was in the hospital for over 2 weeks because of the poison was in my system. I probably got 10 to 15 shots a day, not being dramatic, just fact, all that. And people would come in and say, you're such a good patient, you should be a nurse. Now how being, 11 years old and being a good patient equals a nurse, I will never put the two of those together. But in my mind, because I was so young, I was like, well, I should be a nurse. So I was a medic in the military till I realized, not my jam, it's not what I'm good at. I'm more of the social person. I'm not, you tell me how to do something and I'll do it. I want to tell everybody else how to do something. But that was a belief. And so when I went to nursing school, because I did study nursing for a couple years, I would sabotage myself. I would do poorly on the test. I would do awful throughout the whole process because it wasn't my thing. I got an A in anatomy and I failed philosophy. Anatomy and philosophy. No, you guys know what I mean. I can't even think of it right now. But I bombed that part because, again, it's how I would sabotage myself. And I walked away thinking I'm not smart, I'm not good enough, until I realized years later, me being a nurse is not the thing. So if things aren't working out for you, first of all, you need to figure out, are you on the right path? Are you on your path? Or are you on a path others have set up for you? Where's the resistance coming from? That's the first thing you have to ask yourself. Where is my resistance to my goal coming from? Why are you not accomplishing what you want? The answer lays here within you. And it lies within your belief system. It lies within what you were told. And you could have been told this when you were 4 years old, and you still carry it with you. That's how beliefs get set up. You get these beliefs, and then because you're inside, you don't want to dig them out, because some of these beliefs are painful because somebody said something bad to you. So you don't want to dig it out, so you put resistance behind it. When you want to figure out why you keep getting in your own way, when you want to figure out why you're sabotaging yourself, first of all, figure out where the resistance comes from, then look at your belief system, and where does the belief come from? And we all have them. I don't care how successful you are. I don't care how unsuccessful you are. We all carry beliefs that don't support us. And you know what they say, every time you move up, it's new level, new devil. So you could be one of the most successful people around. As you continue to become successful, something else is going to show up. Something else is going to be created within you to create resistance and have you sabotage. So stop sabotaging. There's no reason you can't have everything you want. The universe wants you to have everything. The universe is here to support you. Don't believe that there's a plot somewhere in the universe of holding you back. You're the one person that everybody's picked out that you're going to get held back. It's not true. You're holding yourself back. So figure out why. I will post below. I have an e-guide to self-sabotaging to kind of help you get started. I'm creating a course on self-sabotage because I think it is so important to figure out why you keep getting in your way. Because as I've cleared blocks over my life, and as I've cleared all my resistance, and I get more done, believe me, it's amazing. Because you look and you think, wow, that little comment made me gain 50 pounds. That little comment made me not apply for that job. And it's how it works. So if you don't have what you want, sit down and figure out where your resistance is coming from. Because that resistance, that rubbing together, is your belief system that is working to keep you in place. You heal that belief, and you'll be able to take the next couple steps. It could be, a couple years worth of steps, or it could be a day step before the universe says, okay, you're ready to learn something else. Our human experience here is to keep learning. It's to keep experiencing and learning, growing and learning, growing and learning. That makes the universe happy. And when the universe sees you growing, and sometimes we grow in negative ways, and the universe is like, that's okay, because you're learning, and we're gonna move you this way to get you on a more positive path. The universe will keep putting things in your pathway. When you look at somebody and say, why do they get all the luck? Why does everything break their way? It's because they're doing the work. And when you do the work, you get the rewards. That's how the universe works. So if you're struggling, sabotaging yourself, get my free guide, or get my free guide anyway and share it with everybody you know. It's 7 pages, just an easy read. Doesn't take long at all. If you have any questions, let me know. You can put them in the comments below. Thanks a lot, you guys. I'll talk to you soon. If you want to know when I go live, because I don't go live every day now, I'm trying to just dial back my lives around, my work schedule for one, and for two, when I really have something I think needs to be shared, I want to go live. I will start being more targeted in September with my lives as far as day and times, so everybody will be notified. But up until then, you can be notified by pressing the notification, turn your notifications on when you know I go live. If you're on YouTube, hit the bell down there and it'll notify you. Thanks a lot, you guys. Have a great Tuesday. And here's to finding your blue rose. Bye-bye.